We were good together.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, igama lami Sphelly, and please join this family by just hitting that subscriber button and make sure that you also click that notification bell so that when I upload another video, you will be notified. If you are a returning subscriber, muntu wami nginithanda kakhulu. For the continuous support, I thank you and I love you. Today we are coming here. Surely you've already seen the topic. The topic is all about the 10 advantages of staying at Minjonet Residence. What is Minjonet Residence? Minjonet Residence is a Tshwane University of Technology, one of the female residences that host about 295 students, young ladies. Why am I here? Why am I talking about this? Where did I get these advantages? I have been working at Minjonet Residence since 2009. I even forgot how many years is that, but yes, I am eligible to talk about the advantages of staying at Minjonet Residences. I know that this topic is gonna be raising eyebrows. People are gonna be thinking like, what are you talking about? But I am here to give you the facts, my opinion, as well as the advantages of staying here. Let's get to it. I have my notes because I've been collecting information from the students who are staying here, students who used to stay here, and the people who are staying at off campus. Let's get to it. I've got 10 points. The first one that I'm gonna be talking about is to save time. Guys, please be aware that I will be keep on checking on my notes, because if I don't check my notes, I get to ramble and then the video is gonna get too long. So allow me to keep on peeping on my notes. So let's get to it. First one is to save time. How is to save time or manage your time? Is because Minjonet is actually situated inside the campus, where most of the students are staying here, are also studying, and the faculties that are on campus, they are also staying here. So it saves time because you just have to go to classes. You don't have to catch a bus, you don't have to be taking a boat or whatever. So it saves time because it's on campus. And sometimes when lecturers cancel classes, you just go to the class and then you realize that there's no class, and then you come back to your room and obviously do something else that is going to worth your time. And the other thing that I know that most of the people are going to be thinking that no, but I still believe that it's also save time for you preparing food, because at Minjonet we don't cook, but taking from your time that you probably should be using for something else, now you will be cooking, which is gonna take time, probably something like 45 minutes to an hour for you to prepare your own meal. It doesn't end there, because after cooking, which means then you must clean and actually make sure that your pots are clean again so that you can be able to prepare the next meal. But here, because we don't cook, so we save time by doing that. Think about it. And then the other thing is that our banks are on campus, so you don't have to move around to go and look for a bank and actually withdraw or do whatever. So it saves a lot when you need to just buy something that needs cash, so you are easily able to withdraw your money. I think I'm done with the time. Going to number 2, it saves money. Buying groceries and raw food, it's very expensive. Let me give you my idea and my thoughts. Is that if you are buying meat, which means that you can't just take the meat and put it into the stove and then then you eat. You still need to buy spices, sauces, onions, this and this and this and that. Only to find that when you are staying here at Minjonet, you can just go to the cafeteria, buy an already be prepared food, which is gonna be 2 veggies and probably your meat and your pap or your rice or whatever the starch that you prefer, but it probably would cost you less than 40 rand or at 40 rand. So imagine now you will have to go and buy groceries and then now you are forced to buy. And some of you don't even know how to cook. Some of the students don't even know how to cook. It's either they are burning the food or they actually don't like the food that have already they prepared. But here we've got professional chefs that are able to just be able to cook the food. You just buy and eat, and then you save your time and save your money. You also find a room that has furniture, probably very good for a student, because there's a bed, there's a study desk. That's what you have in these residences. If you are here to study, you'll find it very comfortable. There's a laundry inside the residence, and then we also have water and electricity comes with the fee that we are paying, and we also give you mentorship. That's why I'm saying it saves money. Some people really have to pay mentors for them to learn or actually do something or get certain information, but here we've got free mentorship that you get from us. And then there's a less peer pressure here, because there's nothing like you see someone else cooking this and that and this, but here there's no peer pressure of you wasting your money because now someone has bought this and then you don't have this, and then the other thing is we have a free Wi-Fi, which makes things to be even saving your money, because you don't have to buy any data. There's a free Wi-Fi, and we also give you a free skill development, the things that we know for a fact that you can pay for, but we give you for free. And number 3, which is one of my favorite topic, which is personal development. This is what we do here. There's a lot of activities that we do at Minjonet, because most of the activities that we do, they are outcome based. Like they have outcome that you know why you are doing what you are doing. We don't do bashes, because bash does not give any kind of personal development, but we do mentorship, events that probably we teach people about the healthy competition. Like we have floors here that are named in different names, like there's trendsetter, there's hard workers, there's implementers. So those is like your clusters. So sometimes we have a situation whereby these different floors compete to each other in presentations, so that people can learn how to do PowerPoint presenting and work as a team, solve problems, and maybe manage the conflicts within. So we have a lot of sorry about that, my memory was seemingly getting finished, but I think I was busy talking about the healthy competitions that we teach people here. We also build the leaders. We give you an opportunity to be a leader for whatever activity that we do here. We even try and make sure that almost everybody get out of their shell, because they came here to the university to study so that one day can learn, can actually work. Or we have a lot of different activities. I cannot mention all of them, but we just have events that can develop your skills as well. When it comes to number 4, we've got security and safety. How do we ensure that people are safe here? Number 1, we only have one entrance at Minjonet, so people cannot come at anywhere. They came through with security officers that are actually mending the gate, that one gate where people they can be able to come in, and it's a 24-hour security. And we also have a system that we are using, which is signing in and out. So which means that when you're going to class or wherever, you just write that I'm out for class, or I'm out for town, or I'm out for wherever, so that one day when your parents come here and ask, I've been trying to get hold of my daughter and the phone is not going through, and so we can be able to actually get that information that has been captured and see when was the last student actually left, and then now we are able to actually get that information and be able to try and track the whereabouts of a student. The other thing is that we lock our gate at 22 hours. This is the shutdown of the residence, just to make sure that at least we are safe inside. So we lock our gates, but obviously we do allow other students who come late and we open the gates, but at least we know that we have a system where we can make sure that those who are inside are safe. Another thing, which is point number 5, it's a good study environment. How so? Here we have what we call a quiet time. During the quiet time, it's where students are studying. No loud music is allowed, and it's good for a study environment. And our library at the university, it opens 24 hours. So sometimes you might be studying in your room and then you felt like, things are zingeni and I'm distracted or whatever. There's so less distraction here. No one will be just playing their loud music here because it's a very secure environment, and we make sure that each and every floor has a leader that can actually be able to control such disturbance. We also have our mentors patrolling around the residences, especially for our newcomers. They always check if people are studying and so forth. I know that some people will be thinking like, what if I don't want to study at that time? Nope. It's either if you don't want to study, but I'm definitely sure you might be able to, you probably have an assignment that you can study trying to consolidate, or probably you have notes that you haven't captured in your class. But because sometimes we come to the university and thinking that mahamboni and nobody is gonna be telling me what to do, but here we do that with a smile. We do that. We make sure that we become your parent, that the parent that you left at home, and make sure that we do it in a good way, in such a way that you will thank us later. We don't really care about how you feel about it now, but we know that later on you will thank us for that. And one thing for sure that I've actually recently learned is that most of the time of the dreams and the achievements are lost during this time when you're a newcomer at the university, because now you were so used to be told, wake up, go to school, do this. When you come here, because you have just thinking that nobody's gonna tell me what to do, sometimes you just decide not to go to a class but this is one of the area whereby you make sure that you are studying. You came here to study, so let's study, and then you go so that you can give other people a chance to also stay here and study and get the diploma. And the other thing that makes me so confident that it's a good study environment, when people are coming here, newcomers, everyone stays with the person whom they are having a same study course with. So that helps a lot, especially because some of my students, majority of my students are actually being using NFSAS. So it can only mean that they are, not all of them will have the book, but if they're staying together, it's easy for them to say, okay, the rooms are, please buy this book, and then I'll buy this book, so that we can at least have all the material that we need for us to study. And the other thing that most of the people don't like is that during the time of tests and exams, we do not allow visitors, because that could be one of the distractions. Imagine if your friend now has their friends in your room and you want to study because it's during the test week or it's exam. So we just close the visitors and then we'll open them when time arrives. Number 6 is discipline. There is a book, where is it? There is a book that guides us, which is RRR. There's so much discipline that we make sure that we follow. The rules actually that we follow in this residence. We are focusing and make sure that this book, it guides even me as to what to do and what not to do. So we've got this book, it's called RRR. You know, most young people, teenagers, they always want to have fun. One of the things that is not allowed, and we actually take you on if you bring alcohol at the residence. You rather bring your alcohol with your stomach, but you don't bring the physical. Alcohol is not allowed, no squatting, and that's what we do here. And we also don't have female visitors to sleep over at Minjonet Residence. Unfortunately, that is not allowed. We also have the support system, which is number 7. We've got a residence manager. We also have residence committee members who govern this residence. We also have mentors who are also leaders, who are helping a lot when it comes to your mental health, your academic studies, and your social challenges. And we also have security guards. We've got cleaners who are cleaning our residences, and when it comes to the leaders that I work with, they become my ears and my eyes where I cannot reach. So that's the good support structure that we have here. And most of the things, because the generation that we are currently working with is one of those people who actually have a lot of baggages that actually they just keep quiet, they don't talk. So if they speak to their peers and then it gets to my ears and then I assist, and the information that we receive is mainly confidential. That's what we teach them as well. Going to number 8, the health services. The university has a system whereby if you are sick and then you can call the ambulance. But what I have realized that why is it an advantage if you are staying here? The Maponya services that we are actually having as a system, as an ambulance that can help us when someone is actually in sick or whatever. It's not at all free. You need an airtime for you to call. Each and every student at the university can be able to call Maponya. But at this point in time, because now you can't use your Wi-Fi to call or to use your phone. It's not like a 911. It's not at all free. So you need airtime, which is an advantage because I am here. I can help with my office phone or even my cell phone so that to call them. And we can then, and we also arrange the ambulance. We make sure that when a student is sick, can actually contact either me or the leader on duty. We have what we call a leader on duty, the 2 leaders on duty each and every day, that for all the days that students are here, there's always a leader on duty. Then they can be able to contact me, then I give the opportunity, and then we get the information and we'll be able to call the ambulance. And then we also get an opportunity to actually call and inform the parent, not allow students to actually, yes, so and so is sick. We find a suitable way to actually call a parent and let the parents that your student is actually taken by an ambulance. We try and make sure that the parents does not panic as we speak to the parents. And then another thing is that the health service that we have, there's a clinic on campus. So if you are sick, you can just walk to the clinic and then you get to be saved. It's free. You just go there and get assistance at the clinic. So staying in campus, staying at Minjonet, it actually helps on those health services. Okay, number 9, it's about hygiene. When it comes to hygiene, we have what we call, at least every 3 months, we've had a company that come and actually fumigate. We have a pest control system that we use, and we also have floor meetings whereby we can be able to discuss issues such as how do we take care of our environment, especially when it comes to hygiene. And we've also have cleaners that are cleaning the floors, the bathrooms on daily basis here. Only from between Monday and to Friday, then there are cleaners that are also designated to different floors where students are staying. And we also have a spot check where we manage the waste, because sometimes students, they can fill the bin with a lot of rubbish and then they don't take it out. But we have a system whereby we put bins each and every floor. There is a bigger there are bins that we put in the room, and then in that room, when it's filled, then you take it out from to the main bin. And we also do spot check. If we do a spot check and then we find that around, let's say even if it's in the wee hours, and then we do a spot check and then we find that your bin it's full, and that can actually create problems for the next door, for a roommate, or even whoever that is staying in the residence. Because if you are not taking care of your environment, which means then we can have a lot of cockroaches. So that's how we make sure that the hygiene is on point. And coming to the last point, we have a developed culture here. Our culture, we use a French culture. This is how we greet. We greet with a smile. We say bonjour during the day, and then we say bonsoir during the evening, because sometimes the culture that we have actually created here, it helps us to see if the person is feeling good or not feeling good. Well, if I meet you in the passages, I greet, because it's part of our values, the respect and the communication and the sisterhood. That's the culture that we have created. And the other thing that we most like is the rest names that we give each other. We actually don't use, let's say for example, your name is Tebogo. Here you are not Tebogo, maybe your name is maybe Integrity, because we just decided to create a name that is unique, that you're going to always be known as that kind of a person. So we are also having a culture of winning. You can see the trophies behind me. That's what we do. We love winning. And we also don't have there's a lot of things that we have that I didn't mention. Maybe in generally, let me just say we hardly have a load shedding here on campus, and we will also have a swimming pool for the some excursion. So those are just the general extra things that I wanted to brag about. If you are staying at Minjonet, you can just have your full good life. And thank you so much for watching, and definitely do not challenge my opinion, but I won't challenge your opinion, but I would love some engagement. Please, let's engage. I want to hear what you think. But that's your thought, and that was my thought, and I'm not gonna be hard on you or even saying that no, you don't have to say this. Say what you think. I've said what I have said. And thank you so much for watching, and I want to see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. 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 But please don't leave without subscribing, and also like and comment. I hope there's gonna be so many comments on this video. Thank you. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.